what if I told you that you are more genetically dominant in certain neurotransmitters than others? What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and I hope you are operating at level 10 because that's how you get shit done. In this video, we're going to be discussing your neurotransmitters and how they're astrology for the body. As above, so below. Now, to properly understand your neurotransmitters, you must understand that if you are going to act in anything, move and function efficiently, you must properly understand what neurotransmitters control certain actions. A lot of us don't understand these things, so we have these deficits in our body. We're struggling and we don't understand why we're struggling. Have you ever wondered why an individual dealing with certain issues can seem to get through them? When you look at the situation, you're like, I could never get through that. Is there something in us that makes us what we are and how we deal with this reality that we are in? Yes, neurotransmitters. And they are the synaptic connection and communication between our brain and our body. This will affect the way you work, the way you feel, the way you act, the way you move. So I suggest if you want to move efficiently, understand your neurotransmitters and how to properly eat and control them. And this is what these series of videos I'm going to give you is about. Because after these are over, you'll properly understand how to eat and how to control certain neurotransmitters, okay? Because the brain and the body connection is everything. And if you're not putting the proper food and supplements in your body for that, no matter what you do, you're always going to have trouble. So you might as well master the body so you can master the actions that you plan to do. Let's say if you are at a deficit of serotonin, you're probably going to be dealing with depression, anxiety, brain fog, mood swings, panic attacks, sugar cravings, migraines, distractibility. A deficit will compromise the synaptic transmission of any signals dependent on serotonin. So you need serotonin, okay? Now, what if I told you that just like astrology and these predispositions you may have based on astrology, that the astrology in your body is the same thing as astrology in the sky? If you look at, let's say, serotonin and how the structure of serotonin looks, doesn't it look like a constellation? Wow, wait a second. So yes, it is. And what if I told you you had a predisposition for certain neurotransmitters than others? Wouldn't you want to find out what neurotransmitters you're more dominant than others so you can maximize the ones you're dominant in and enhance the ones that you're not? So for whatever action you want to do, whether it's multitasking, whether it's working out, what you want to know that? Because the reason why you have certain weaknesses and you seem to struggle at certain things is because your neurotransmitters are not firing correctly. So in these videos, tune in with me because the first one we're going to break down is dopamine. Dopamine is the motivation. You want to be motivated, right? A lot of you are struggling with motivation. So in this next video, if you tune in with me, like, comment, subscribe. Tune in because we're going to see if you're more dopamine dominant, and then we're going to move down the chain to see which one is you. And you can maximize the one you're dominant in and enhance the ones that you're deficient in naturally by how you eat, by what you supplement with. But if you don't know it, you'll not be able to act efficiently because the neurotransmitters that you are deficient in, you don't even know they're deficient in. So you're looking at individuals like, yo, how are they motivated? How do they have tons of energy? How do they have the mental fortitude to be able to push through that adverse situation? It's because they may be more dominant in another neurotransmitter than you are.